Hi. This video is basically a demonstration of an IoT based LMS project. So before going towards the IoT and how does this project works, we will first see that what actually is LMS. So LMS means Learning Management System, and it's basically used to provide a space where materials can be stored and organized. Assessment can be given to the students, and the students and teachers can interact with each other, and some other management tasks related to the any organization or institution. LMS system is widely used by the universities across the globe. In our project, we have embedded the Iot system in it, which basically gives the functionality of recording the lectures with the great quality of video and audio, storing in the cloud and accessing by the server. And the other thing is the attendance system through facial recognition. So we are also using artificial intelligence in this project to enhance the capabilities of our LMS. Along with this, the basic functionalities of LMS is also provided. So before going into the actual demonstration code, we will first see the detailed overview of our database. So we will start from here. So if you see here, we have first this tables, which is Django.control.auth. Okay, so our project is basically designed on the Django framework, which is provided by the Python, and we have used the suitable libraries such as TensorFlow, Keras, NumPy, SciPy, Scikit-learn to give the support to the LMS project. So after that, we basically move towards our admin part, in which we have these entries, and then we basically move towards the account part, which is basically extracted from the that tables. So in the account table, we have these entries, which is basically email, and email is used for the manager, or for the student, and for the teacher. We have the other Boolean entries as well, which is that whether the person is active or not, whether the person is admin or not, is the user a student or teacher, or is it suspended, or is updated. So is updated entry is used for updating the profile, and also the password. Also, let's move towards the next our table, which is the manager. Manager is also replaceable with the admin as well. So in admin, we have obviously the contact number, designation, image, and the name. And in the teacher, we have the user, which is basically the foreign field from the account. We have the contact number, the department that from which department he belongs to, his name, and his profile picture, obviously. Now we'll move towards the student table. So in the student table, we have the contact number, name, and profile. And also, let's move towards our class application, in which we have the configuration. So configuration is basically related to the management and controlling the parameters of the camera and the other factors, such as the class duration. For example, how much our class duration will be, whether it will be the 2 hours or the 1 hour, we will set here. The threshold pixels, that after how much the length of the bounding box, it should detect the face and should do the facial recognition thing. Then we have the uploading allowed, which is basically used to allow the system or server to download the videos from the servers, because I have already told you that we are storing the videos in the cloud. And also the uploading time, that after how much seconds it should send a request to the cloud server to download the videos. Also, we have the attendance, which is basically the attendance for the students, which has a foreign key from the student in the classroom. And we have the class table, which has the foreign key of the teacher, and the room as well. In the room, we have the camera, that which camera is being used, and what is the link, the RSTP link, the IP link of the camera, and what is the name. We also have the schedule. In our project, we have the 3 schedule right now. The default schedule are basically from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Then we have the 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and then we have the 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. We can also alter the schedule as well. Okay, so there are so many tables which has the foreign keys of the classroom. For example, the recording. That's the recording done by each camera in each class. And also we have the stream, in which we basically record the stored assignments in the file format. Then we have the teacher attendance, or whether the teacher attended this class or not. Then we have the class content, how many students have joined a particular class. And we have the comment section for both students and the teachers. Then these are some session tables, in which we basically store the session and the cookies. So this is the general overview of the database. As we can see that we have tried the optimized approach to design our database. We try to use our like every normalization from 1NF to BCNF. So after all the normalization and keeping the consideration of all the things and the requirement, we have designed the database. Now we will move towards the actual demonstration of our project part. So we have already visited the database, and we have discussed about it, how it basically works and how the entities, the class, manager, teachers are associated with each other. Now we will move towards the runtime demonstration of our LMS system, in which the 2 important components is the recording of the lecture with the sound, and video, audio, video both, and also the marking the attendance of the students with the help of the face recognition software. We are basically using Django here, which is a web framework of the Python language. And now we will move towards it. How do we have to start our server? So first, you have to set up an environment. So if you're using Anaconda, you can just write conda activate LMS, and then you have to go to that directory. And after going to that directory, you have to basically write Python manage.py create super user. Okay, so basically in this way, we are going to make our admin. Or you can say the manager who is basically managing all the teachers and the students in the university or in an institute. In our this video, the term of admin and manager are interchangeable. So I am setting one email. So you have seen that we have set our admin password, admin credentials. Now we have to move towards manage.py run server, localhost. Oh, sorry, 0.088. So our server is started now. Now we will move towards our server. So now we have come towards our main page. Now we will first move towards our admin page to set up some variables for the first time login of the admin, because admin has access to database, so he or she can do changings. We have to check mark the is first login and is manager, and then we have to just save it. And after saving it, we will go to our view side, and on the view side we have to log in. And when we log in, it will say us to enter our details. So obviously this is details of the manager. So I'm going to and enter the name here as Muhammad Kamil, and any arbitrary contact number. I guess that's fine. This is very arbitrary, and designation would be general manager. So I'm gonna save it. So now this is the dashboard of the admin page. Here we can see the dashboard. We can see the videos. Obviously, there is no recorded video right now because we just started the server. We can see all the classes here. Obviously, classes has yet to be added. We can see all the students here. We can add the students. We can add the teachers, and we can also go to our administration page to see all the things. All right, and going back here. Okay, so now this is the main dashboard of the manager. Here is a manager name. And here we can see we have some basically controllable variables which we can change. For example, the class time duration. So the class time duration cannot be more than 180 minutes because this is the maximum time duration followed on in a normal time, usually in the universities and institutes. For example, if I set here 190, it says the class duration cannot be more than 3 hours. So we have to set it, for example, 2 hours. That's basically accepted. Okay, now let's move towards attendance time. The attendance time cannot be more than the class time duration. So, for example, if I set up here 130, it says that the attendance duration cannot be more than class duration. So we have to set up less than the class time duration. So I'm setting here 20 minutes. Okay, now the uploading time means that our videos basically first go towards a cloud drive, and then our server hits the request after a specific time interval to download the videos. So this is that time, uploading time. So you can set up, for example, it means that the videos are going to upload after 40 minutes. I can even set up here 20 minutes or anything you want. Okay, now let's move towards our schedules. So this is our setup schedules. Let's see if we can set up schedule like 11 a.m. So can we set up 11:30 a.m.? Yes, we can set up here, but can we set up here now 12 a.m.? Yes, we can set up at 12 a.m. because it has no difference with 11:30 a.m. It's more than 2 hours. But let's, for example, we have set up here with the PM time. With the PM time, it won't allow us because it is saying that the schedule time has overlapping conflicts with the schedule one. So it's not going to be set up. We have to set up some times which more than class time duration. So schedule one class going to be end at probably 1:30. So we can set up here time 2 p.m. as a best time. So it still says that it has overlapping. Okay, so we have to set up first, let's say 5, and this one. So yeah, it's modified now. Okay, so now we can set up here 2 p.m. Yes, now it's modified. Now if we refresh the page, it is already modified. So see, this is also a capability that we cannot conflict with each other schedules. Okay, I'm going to set up the old schedule again. Modified. Set up it to 12 p.m. again. This is modified as well, and set up to here it's to 3 p.m. This is modified as well. All right. Okay. Now the next thing is a face detection bounding box. So it is basically that whenever the face will be detected, the computer draws a bounding box around him or her. So we can set up that what should be the length of the bounding box, means that after what threshold of the bounding box length it should consider it for the face recognition. So you can set up 60. If we set up 60 or 50, it will detect the faces from the far distance, and then it will go towards the face recognition. You can also set up like the higher length. The higher length means that after whenever the face reaches or go beyond the 300 pixel length, then it will be considered for the face recognition. For the ideal in the ideal situation, the greater the length of the bounding box of the face detection, the more accurate of the face recognition will be. The lesser the bounding box length, the less accurate the face recognition will be. So it is directly proportional with the bounding box length threshold is directly proportional, has a directly proportion with the face recognition accuracy. Okay, so now we are going to create our first student here. Sorry, we are going to set up our first teacher here. So I'm writing here email as the Western intruder, and I'm writing their name as Lionel Messi. Okay, and I'm gonna save it. Okay, let's try again. So see, our first teacher is created. So now let's check in the email that whether our teacher has been created or not. So I'm going to that email and we'll check here. So yes, certainly we have received our email. Okay, so this is our first time password. We are gonna copy it and I'm gonna open it in another private tab. I'm going to localhost, and then we are going to add our email and our first time password. I'm going to log in here. When we log in, we have to enter the new password. So I'm going to enter a new password here. So I have entered the new password. My password is successfully changed. Now I will just enter my credentials again, and it is in our system. So we are at the teacher dashboard. Obviously, we have not created any class right now. We will first create what is in our profile. So in profile, we can see our picture has not been set yet. And let's go back to the dashboard. Now we will see over in the update. So even if you see that in our update, we can update our profile with the name, department, and contact number, and we can also create the class. So let's create the first class here. Let's say the class name is applied IoT. And the time room is 8:13. The department is like electrical engineering. I'm choosing the time 9:30 Monday. And subject is an optional thing. You can skip it, no problem. Okay, so our class is created successfully here with the code is assigned as well. Let's see what is inside the class. So inside the class, we have a discussions and assignment, and we have a stream where we can see the camera. We can have the students' details. So obviously, no students is added right now. And we can add the assignment here. Assignment or comment, whatever we want. All right. Okay. So for example, I write here, hello, what's going on here? And save it. When I save it, here you can see here we can also save some other comments. Let's say welcome to the new class and save it. All right. We can also choose some file and upload it. For example, I choose file.zip and I write here, students, please complete this assignment by 13th of May. We can also bold the letters. We can put any color on it, and can do italic as well. And then we already chosen a file, and we can just save it and see it is saved here. And we can also download the file here. See, the file is downloaded here. Now we will go to the dashboard and we will update our profile. So we'll choose our profile here. I'm going to the, so I'm choosing this profile, and department name is electrical engineering, and some arbitrary name, arbitrary contact here. And click on update. It says the data has been processed. Please wait. And it's being processed and uploaded. Let's wait for some second. And it says that our profile has been updated. Okay, so see, our picture is also updated here. And here we can see in our profile, now we can see our picture, our classes being taught, and our about section as well. And now in the similar fashion, we are going to add another teacher with another class. So for this, I have to move towards our admin panel again, and I'm going to add another email and some other name, and entering the name as, and save it. So our another teacher is created successfully. Now let's now add another class under this teacher. I'm setting the class Introduction to Machine Learning and setting Computer Sciences. And let's choose the time 9:30 Monday. Is it applicable for us or not? So if we choose this, it says that we cannot create our field right now because Monday 9:30 has been already chosen by the first teacher. So because that time slot is not available, we cannot create another class in that timetable. So this is the feature has been added into the system that another class cannot be initiated if there is already a class has been initiated before. So we are going to add class again. Machine learning. We have 2 rooms right now here. Let's check our department computer sciences and let's choose a time Tuesday. Either we can change the day on the same timing or with the same day we can change the timings. We have both options. So I'm choosing the time here, let's say Wednesday, and timing, let's say 12 o'clock. And you can skip the subject if you want. And I'm going to initiate the class. So the class has been initiated here as well. Okay. So another student name is Shahid Afridi. Oh, sorry, the email has to be given. So I'm setting here Shahid Afridi and click here. So our student has been created. Now we have to look at our email. So I'm gonna copy paste this password and I'm going to open another private tab here. Okay. So giving the password here, entering the new password. Let's log in. So here we are in our student. So we can update our profile here. Arbitrary contact number. And click on update. And it's updated in no time. So if you see our profile, that it has been updated right away. And we not any list has been showed at which classes we have joined in our profile. So we have to join a class here. We can simply just search for it. Let's say I'm search for applied and the results are here. If I search for machine, the results are here. So this is very quick. So I'm going to join this class and I want to join the machine learning class as well. Okay, so now let's see, let's look into our teacher account and where we have received our request of the students. If we go to the students and see that, yes, the request has been sent to the teacher, we can either delete it or accept it. So I'm going to accept it here. Okay, and for another teacher, I'm going to accept that student here as well. Okay, so now in the similar fashion, we will insert further 2 students. All right, and let's move on. Okay, so we are here in the student panel. For example, if we want to add our comment on any assignment or discussion given by the teacher, we can comment as a student here. For example, I'm adding the comment here. So the comment has been added. So on each assignment or discussion, both students and teacher can interact. And you have also noticed one thing, that there is only one option for student, which is a discussion and assignment, and we have disabled other 2 options, which were stream and students, which was specific for the teachers only. So students have no right to access the stream and also the list of students. All right. So if we see here that once you have updated your profile, both in teachers and students, the update option is vanished. The reason is that there is permission of setting or updating your profile only once. If you want to update your profile again, it must be notified to the admin. Then admin will allow from their system to update your profile again, and then you can do it. Okay, so now let's move towards the interesting part of this project, which is the attendance system and the recording of the video. So let me show you one case. For example, if I'm on the machine learning class. So in the machine learning class, you can see that if I click on the stream, it says that no class. The reason it is showing no class, because it is not scheduled according to this time. So because it is not scheduled according to that time in schedule number 2 or 3, that is why it is not happening right now, or it is not happening on the same day. So that is why it is not marked. So for example, if you have set your class at 9:30 Monday, and the teacher tried to access the stream on any other day or any other time other than the duration, then it will be shown no class. The stream will be only available by the and granted by the admin in the available slots only, or in the scheduled class on the day in which it is scheduled only. So let's also see the case of another class in which the stream has been enabled. It is for the IoT class. As you can see, we have two options here. One is the detected persons, and also we have the class attendance with the timestamp and the current date as well. In the detected person, we can see that how many persons are detected, and it also shows the notification of the recognition. Since our camera is not of that much good quality, so in this demonstration, we will recognize the face one by one. However, the system has capability to detect the face and even recognize the multiple face at one time. So if we replace the camera with the high quality one, we can recognize multiple faces at one time, and we can mark multiple attendance at one time. We have a software from which we can also record the videos. So it's going to be open here. While it is opening, let's recognize some face here. So I'm going to first recognize the face of a teacher. Let's see if it is get recognized or not. So yes, the teacher has been recognized. Let's also recognize now the other students. This student has been recognized as well. Okay, so one student has been recognized. Let's also recognize one more student, and then we will move towards the last one for the late marking. So here I'm just marking attendance of the student. So this is marked as well. Okay, so for the another student, we have basically have to mark him after the late time. Until then, this is a software V380 software, which will be used by the teacher and can be used by the admin as well. So here we can see there is a device. We can play it, and password here. So our voice is also coming here. Okay, so now let's detect the face again, and also put this video on the recording. So now I'm recording video as well, and it will come with the sound. Okay, so let's move here and do the same. As you can see, if you see above on the detected person, you will be able to see that all the persons are getting detected. All the 4 persons are getting detected because they have not passed the face recognition threshold. That is why the face are not getting recognized. But the you can see that the face are being detected here. Here you can see the 4 faces are detected. So it has capability to recognize the face. Video has been quite recorded. I am stopping this video. So this video is going to be uploaded on the server. Meanwhile, I'm going to change this parameter to 2 minutes, and let's see that whether it will save our video or not. Okay, so the interesting system is that how we are basically uploading the video on our server. So once the video is recorded, it will be saved in our drive folder. As you can see, this is a drive folder here. Okay, so now it is uploading in the Google Drive, and we have also a Google Drive desktop in our system as well. So let's first see that's what is going on here. So until now, it doesn't find any file. Let's wait here. And this is the thing that we have used the Google Cloud. We have used the Google Cloud, use the APIs for that. So as you can see in the behind in our server, it found the video because we have allowed our in our dashboard to upload the video. So now the video is going to be downloaded, and once it is downloaded, we will be able to see it in our video section. So until now there is no videos. Okay, let's also check that whether the attendance is marked. So as you can see that the attendance is marked as well. All right, see the teacher attendance is marked, and also the students attendance has marked as well. And also we can see the number of students enrolled in each class with their subject, timing, and also the day. So our video is also has downloaded, and let's now recognize the last student face after the attendance time. See if it get recognized or not with the late mark. So see, it says that the Kamran Akmal is late. That is why it is not marked. Okay, so let's now move towards our dashboard, especially in the classes section. So in the classes section, you can see that because the student was late, that is why the attendance has not been marked here. Also, let's see our video section. So in our video section, the video has been downloaded. Let's see that whether we are able to hear the sound with our video as well or not.
And it will come with the sound. Okay, so let's move here and do the thing. As you can see, if you see above on the detected person, you will be able to see that all the persons are getting detected. All the 4 persons are getting
So as we can see
that we are able to see the video with the sound, and we are also able to mark the attendance both for teachers and students. If we go to the teacher panel as well in the student section, we can also see that which student were attended the class and which one not. So also we on the admin side, we can delete the video as well if we want. So now if I delete this video, it will not appear here. It says that the video has been deleted. Now we cannot able to see this video here. And that is all. Here we can log out the system. So this is about the complete LMS system, in which we have basically seen that there is a complete atmosphere of the learning management system, in which the assignments can be added, the comments can be added by the both students and teachers. Admin have many things to control, the detection part, the class attendance duration, the class time duration, and many factors. And also we can mark attendance with the face recognition. With a high resolution camera, we can also go towards a multi recognition as well, multi face recognition. And we are doing the face recognition with the help of FaceNet, which is a state-of-the-art face recognition transformer model by the Google. And we have deployed our system in our Django, which is the Python framework. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.